Now it is my great pleasure to welcome the graduation speaker chosen by the class of 2015, Dr. Vito Imbasciani. A 1985 alumnus of the College of Medicine, Dr. Imbasciani is a urologic surgeon at Southern California Permanente Medical Group. He also serves as Chief Medical Officer for the California State National Guard and is a member of the California Medical Association's Board of Trustees. He has been an officer in the Medical Corps of the U.S. Army for more than 28 years and is a veteran of 2 wars, completing 4 active duty tours in Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Dr. Imbasciani had a substantial academic career before attending our medical college. He obtained a master's and PhD degrees in music from Cornell University, was a Fulbright scholar, and a professor of music at Middlebury College before he enrolled with us. So Vito has been contributing to the diversity of our college since he was a medical student. Imbasciani has a long history as an advocate for healthcare reform, veterans medical programs, and improved health policy. Despite his service, he was unable to acknowledge or discuss his gay status throughout his military career, and therefore unable to have his spouse or children at his side upon departure for deployments or returning home from war. In June 2012, he was selected to introduce President Barack Obama at an event in Los Angeles. While delivering his remarks, Imbasciani, whom the President recognized as a source of inspiration for his 2010 repeal of the military Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy, said to the President that thanks to his unyielding efforts, I can now serve my country openly and proudly with my family at my side. It's a great honor to have him here today. Please help welcome Dr. Vito Imbasciani to the podium.
Wow, thank you, Dean Morton. Wow. And thank you, graduates, for your invitation to be here today. I come from California. Full disclosure, I am fully vaccinated. Pediatricians like that. President Sullivan, Dean Morin, distinguished faculty and deans, and parents and friends and family of the happiest 113 people on earth. Oh, happy day. Congratulations to the class of 2015 who bring us all here together today to celebrate a great milestone in the life of this college and in the lives of these newly certified physicians and MD PhDs. You're about to launch yourself into a world sorely in need of your brains, your helping hands, and your caring hearts. Doctor of Medicine. Few accomplishments in life require so many years of unwavering dedication to achieve a goal. So much of your lives led up to today. Everything that follows your entire future is contingent on it. In a sense, if your lives were a map, this would be the great continental divide. You will carry today with you forever, like a movable feast. We're celebrating today not the culmination merely of 4 years of hard work, but for a lifetime of striving by you, by the family that raised you, by the faculty that trained you. Rather than inspire you with our parting words, it's you who inspire us with your dedication to ideals so luminous that our modern world doesn't always know how to acknowledge them appropriately. Those ideals come down to us distilled over centuries, beginning with the words of the oath that you swear today, credited to Hippocrates, who established medicine as a profession separate from religion and philosophy. In your lives, you may swear other oaths, as I have. The Freeman's Oath to vote here in Vermont, an oath to get married, or to become a medical corps officer. But the Hippocratic Oath has primacy of place. It is the oldest continuous recitation and public pledge in all of human history. It commits you to high ideals, to do no harm, to place your patient's needs before your own, to be well-kept, honest, calm, serious, and caring, ideals that will guide you every day in your practice. How to care is something you likely learned without even knowing it. You learned it from your parents. You learned it from observing the commandments of the religion you were raised in. You may have even learned it, improbably, from your siblings. You certainly saw it modeled by your academic and clinical faculties. But care for whom? You are obligated by your oath to care for your patients, but you have an equal responsibility to care for yourselves as well, and for the larger communities that you live and serve in. Your patients are going to expect you to be a model of good mental and physical health, so you'll have to corral the time and energy to do just that. I have found that caring gets more difficult with time, not because we become inured to suffering. On the contrary, it gets harder because things change. Your tools change. The legal environment you practice in changes. Even language changes. Take technology. An older version of the Hippocratic Oath specifically warns never to cut for stone. But I have made my living for 3 decades doing precisely that. Times change. I learned the art of cutting for stone as a resident, and over the last 30 years watched open surgery give way first to hand-assisted, then laparoscopic surgery, and now to robotic surgery. The residents I now teach have never even seen open stone surgery. Technology promises to change your professional world at an even more accelerated rate than it did for me. Electronics are evolving and changing physicians' practices dramatically. Remember the rotary telephone and how it gave way first to the push-button phone, which in turn evolved into modern smartphones? In medicine, the rotary phone is our old paper chart. We like to think we've come a long way from that, but our new computerized charts are no more evolved than the push-button phone. I use a very advanced electronic medical record in Los Angeles, but it still takes 28 clicks to prescribe 1 antibiotic and route it to a pharmacy. That computer will evolve further, and so will the pharmacy. You know, it only took 12 years since I graduated to reach a point where over half of the medications I was prescribing were not even known to me as a medical student. And I wonder how long it'll take each of you to reach that same point. Changes in language and culture will continue to challenge how you deliver culturally sensitive care to diverse populations, even if you stay in northern New England. When I sat where you are, cis and trans referred to how you viewed a molecule through a refractive lens, not how you viewed a patient's gender. The oath you take today is a great start to ordering your professional life, but the requirements of that life are so much broader than Hippocrates could have imagined. He could have added the admonition to learn to speak well in public, because you will have to give speeches. You will have to explain diseases and all the risks and benefits of the treatment options you offer to patients of all educational levels, or none at all. And to do that, you'll have to use language and analogies that they can understand, and do it differently for each patient without condescension. You may feel compelled to take up the cause of large numbers of patients by publicly advocating for them before school boards or city councils, or testifying with your expertise in front of your state legislators. Parenthetically, remember, you get to practice medicine not because of the degree we all give you today, not because you complete a residency. No. You get to practice only by fiat of your state legislature. So learn how to influence the laws that govern your professional life by immediately joining your state medical society and lending your voice. You may find yourselves in situations that require personal courage, as I had to, like caring for troops on Iraqi battlefields or realizing you're the only gay person in the entire medical school. You'll do all of those things, I'm sure, and you'll do them well. One final requirement: Hippocrates says to love your teachers, honor them, and care for their children. You do that by caring for what they care for, by loving what they love. The best way to do that today is to remain loyal alumni and never to let fray the threads that bind you to this wonderful university. So visit when you can, especially a place with so much water. And please, someone, when the time arrives, come back to encourage the class of 2045 in a similar fashion. We're here to say farewell, but not in the sense you might think. When Romans greeted each other with the words Ave atque vale, vale meant be well, not farewell. It was a true valediction. Hail and fare thee well. Not a goodbye, it was a wish for a good life and good health. And it is the wish that this College of Medicine and this great university, with all its proud faculty and staff, now wish for each and every one of you. So doctors, hail and fare thee well, class of 2015.